Hello, everybody. What's going on? I'm just jumping on for like 5-10 minutes. I don't know if anyone's out here, anyone's looking. Um, just thought I would do a quick chat update since there is not going to be one tomorrow. Maybe I should record this so I can put it out there for other things. Cool. All right. Hey, everybody. What's going on? I'm Sam Proof from Cuteavalanche. I am not Cute Kittens. I just wanted to do a quick update. So if you're out there, you're out there. If you're not, you're not. Since we're not going to be doing a chat tomorrow, which is Saturday because of Betty's birthday and thus the party, I'm just going to write a quick post on the Discord, see if people want to jump in here, if I can grab their attention. Let's throw it here at everyone. A quick impromptu. Oh my God, I spelled it right? No, I didn't. There's no way. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I don't think anyone's here. Is what it is. So right now, here's the deal: the kittens, Mork and Mindy, that were here have weaned and have been moved to another foster. I don't have the details on who that foster is. It kind of all happened very last minute while I was getting ready for my own personal podcast live stream that happens every Friday at 4 p.m. over on Samproof. But and Amanda's out right now getting stuff for Betty's birthday party tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. Mork and Mindy have moved on to the next phase of their fostering. And that was all we had planned on with them, was to get them to weaning and then kick them to the curb. No, just put them in somebody else's care. Good. Spade's here. Hello. And let's get this open to... that didn't show up here. Why? All right, whatever. But yeah, so that was our plan, and is what it is. We'll see what comes next. Amanda, oh, it's just very slow to show me these chat messages, but they are coming through. Okay, great. Wonder if I should try to refresh this. It does not want to do that, so okay. Nope. I'll just be slow about things. I'm just going to grab the actual chat on some other window. So maybe I can see that. Oh, you know what? Let's just pop out. Should be here. Okay, great. Throw this over here. No, I need this screen. Queen says, I'm disappointed there is no chat. It was an excuse to not get into a fight with my mom. Well, I'm sorry. This is a slight chat right now. It's not going to be long. It's maybe 10 minutes. I don't know how soon Amanda's getting home, but I figured I'd fill the space between podcast and dinner, essentially. But yeah, Betty has her birthday tomorrow, so it's all hands on deck, and we're just going to be very, very busy this weekend with that and a few other things. We will probably do more chats in the near future. I will, at the very least, jump on and do something sporadically here and there. We do have some plans coming up early August, so there'll be another day off. Betty's birthday was actually 2 months ago, but due to the things that happened, she did not have the ability to celebrate her birthday, and it got pushed very far back. So finally, but I will pass that on, Spade. Thank you. So yeah, as soon as I'm done chatting, we will return to our playlist, and it will probably be a playlist for some time. Amanda has been very stressed and very busy, and it is kind of her summertime. And also, we're just not supposed to have more than the allotted amount of cats in this apartment as we agree to on our lease. So we're, So for at least the foreseeable future, we're going to take a pause on fostering. I think the house cats, 2 of the house cats, are going to come back into this room. So I will at least be able to stream them, though the playlist may be more interesting. I don't know. I have started to put it out there that if anyone else has, a rescue or are fosters for a rescue that would be interested in streaming their fosters, their rescues under our, banner, under our stream, I would be open to a stream partner. So if anyone's out there that's listening, that's like, well, maybe, that would be, it's out there. I have a form people can sign. I will put that on the Discord if I haven't already, for people to pass out to other people they know. I'm probably not going to try and chase down people right now. Like if people come to me and are like, I'm interested, then I will definitely jump on that. But yeah, it's a busy time. So what did I miss here? Glad Betty can finally sell it. Yeah, totally. She was very upset when that didn't happen. I remember this doesn't show enough. I need to reset these things so it shows all of the chat, which I just figured out how to do on my stream. I remember there was a birthday recently, but my memory is bad, so I just figured the girls' birthdays are close together. Yeah, actually, so Iris had her birthday at the end of April. Mine was May 24th, so like a week after the trauma. And then Betty's was the 31st. So yeah, we have 3 birthdays like just weeks apart. And then Amanda's in October, so she's the black sheep. Also ads right now. Oh, okay. But you did say you can hear again, so hopefully you heard the stuff that I was just saying, because I think there's a little bit of a delay. Queen says, in Ontario, cats and dogs are considered family, and maybe a couple others. I think the limit without registering is 5 or 6. Nice. Yeah. I mean, the city limit is very up there, but yes, when you're renting, they can put their own limits on it, which is annoying. They did recently pass a law in, I'm not sure if it's LA or California. They did recently pass a law, and I don't think it goes into effect until January of next year, where they can no longer ask you on your application. They approve you first, and then they can ask you what kind of pets you have, which is great, so I'm like, that's good. Yeah, but I still, they can still limit you, from my understanding of it. I don't think that's changed at all. Yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap this up pretty soon, because I did just do over an hour of podcasting as a live stream, and my voice and my energy levels are like, not for rentals. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, landlord has to have a legitimate reason. Allergies, if they, I gotcha, sure. Yeah, no, I understood that. I was talking about the LA version. Hey, Frank. Missed the stream. Yeah, so for anyone who didn't catch the update, Mork and Mindy have moved on. They've weaned. They have not been adopted, but they have moved on to the next phase of their fostering, which is with another foster. As was the plan for them. We were just the immediate save them from a shelter. They were on an EOD, which is end of day, which means if nobody had fostered them by the end of day, they would not be here today. So we jumped on that, and were able to pull them from the shelter and save them and bottle feed them for the last few weeks. But now that they have weaned, they are moving on to a new foster, and we'll be running a playlist in their absence until future notice. The house cats should actually be moving in here possibly later tonight, if not tomorrow. I just don't know what that looks like stream-wise, because obviously they're not confined. So most likely it'll be at least playlist at at night, and a wide cam during the day. I can definitely get the pan tilt zoom camera set up again so that people can try and track them. But also I'm working in here during most days. So it may just be playlist for the next few weeks. I don't know. Spade says, yeah, should we maybe expect some impromptu end of days in the future? So I guess you probably were listening to an ad where I basically addressed something along these lines, which is Amanda is kind of burned out, and we got a lot of stuff coming up. It's also, her summer like just started. Like she's been doing summer camp for the preschool, and she just last week started her summer. So I don't think she's, in her mind, in her words, she is not planning on anything until end of the year, right? Like she's gonna do mom stuff and fun stuff and probably not do any more fostering until maybe basically next year. So what I have said is, unless 2 weeks from now she suddenly is like, I have changed my mind, which does happen. What I have said is that I'm going to be looking for other fosters or rescues who are interested in basically doing what Insomnia did, which is becoming a partner with us and sharing a stream of their rescue cats or even dogs, ferrets, who cares? As long as it's not snakes, I'm good to to share a stream of somebody else's fosters or rescues in lieu of our own at this time. So if a foster or a rescue who might be interested, I have a snake phobia, so no snakes. Sorry, that's not going to happen. We could do a dedicated snake stream where I never have to look at it. Then so be it. But yeah, that's. Uh-oh, I'm freezing on my end. So hopefully it's still working. I can see the audio is working, but the camera seems to have stopped. I'm going to switch my PCs real quick. I wonder if it's just okay, good. It was just on my end. Let me get that off screen. She deserves it. And yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. And as many of you know, when Amanda says we're not going to foster again for X amount of time, that is usually a lie. But she seems very serious right now. I do know that we have, a lot going on basically through at least August. So I totally see that being a reality, that we won't see anything again, for at least a month. She's saying end of the year, maybe. But yeah, I would like to try to find anyone else who's interested in sharing their stream of cuteness with us, and we will promote their rescue and put it on social media and put links in our YouTube and all of that. And if more than one rescue or foster comes forward, I will find a way to, maximize everyone's reach and stuff like that. I think good problem to have. Too many people want to share their fosters on our stream. So that's basically where we're at. I don't know if there's any more questions. Otherwise, I'm going to probably take off and then kick a bunch of stuff like that. My hydraulics keep like slowly sinking, and I'm like, this chair is dying. So yeah, for right now, we'll be going back to a playlist, and then I don't know. We'll see if Anara and Arya make their way in here soon enough. Spade says, was good to see you. Sorry, I've been missing the cat chat. I usually asleep at that time. Right on, no worries. Yeah, again, this is the cat chat for this week. There will not be one tomorrow. Next Saturday, maybe, probably. or something impromptu like this will happen again. And just keep an eye on our Discord. !DC should get you that link. And Queen says, Amanda truly deserves the time and rest. Also, if she wasn't so good, we'd still have kittens to watch. I blame her in being awesome, of course. And I saw a message that didn't show up in the chat. Where did that go? Oh, so strange. I don't see it now. Okay. I try to be awake next Saturday, fingers crossed. Well, I am, since now we're doing a lot less, I am getting really good at posting the archive onto our YouTube channel. So at least you can look forward to that. Frank says, we love you. Thank you. I love you all. We love you all. We're so glad to have this amazing community. And I'm so sad when we don't constantly have stuff to share with you. I've been kicking myself that, I just haven't had the ability myself to be just present in the text chat, let alone on screen. But I think things are normalizing. I feel like by the end of August, when the girls go back to school and Amanda goes back to work whenever, it'll kind of be back to a position of me being able to be more present online. At the same time, I'm probably going to be working this job and trying to do Uber at the same time, but I will find time to be more present in Twitch and YouTube and YouNow. And I think once we get some kind of situation set up with either house cats or guest fosters, I will put it back onto the 8 platforms. But now we're kind of gonna be paying for that. So now I'm gonna just wait until we definitely have something to share, not just a playlist. Queen says, if you have time in the next week, I have an audio recording I need help with if you are capable. It's for my hearing. I don't know if I do, because I am doing the job that I'm doing. How long is the audio? Send me details on the Discord, or on that DM on Discord. But yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna, I would totally be yes, and then not end up being able to do it. But if it's a 2-minute thing, maybe. Although audio is not my strong point. Streaming, I'm good. Video creation, I am good. Audio, that's where John comes in, who's my podcast partner. Spade asks, how is the new job? Are you liking it enough? Yeah, I am actually. It's pretty easy. It's really a lot of just me being the go-between. So basically my manager delegates generally pretty specific enough stuff where it's tell this person this, tell that person that, send these things to there. And I'm great, I can do all of that. There are points where I'm I feel like inexperience has taken away some amount of me having initiative to know if I should be following up on something that I did X amount of day, a day ago or whatnot. I was but yeah, I like it. My boss manager guy has been pretty chill compared to some of the past people I've worked with who have had some pretty short fuses. So I like that. It's all remote. I like that. Basically set my own hours. So it's pretty win-win at this time. And potentially sounds like I can transform into other positions as well. So for anyone who doesn't know, I am an influencer manager, which basically means I am the liaison between the brand and the game company, which are different things, like the game developer, and the marketing team, which is our team, and the influencers, or technically they're agents most of the time, but occasionally the influencers themselves. So it's kind of, it's not too different in a lot of ways from things I did at Mob Crush, but Mob Crush I did a lot of other stuff. And this is way more focused on the influencer side of things. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. Okay. And yeah. All right, it is almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna just check in with Amanda real quick. Okay. See if she gets back soon enough. Queen says, "Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning it, and congratulations. I'm sure that helps with Amanda's stress as well, for sure. I mean, it will as soon as I get a paycheck. It only pays once a month, but that check's going to be real good. Like, it's going to be nice. It's a little stressful right now, but yeah, once that starts coming through, it'll be good. Yeah, it is. It is slow. And Amanda really wants me to start doing Uber again, but then like, Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 96 degrees.
It's 96 degrees, which is the coolest it's been in weeks. There are days where it's been like 104, and I'm like, you know what? We're not desperate enough that I need to run around in 104 degree heat doing Uber, right? It was 110 one day, and I was like, that's, you die, right? That's just you die. Like, how are we that close? Disability is once a month. It's low power, so I'll trade you. I mean, oh yeah, I don't, yeah. Are you able to make any money on the side with disability at all, or is it like is there a threshold where it's like, well, you can make this small amount, but then we'll take away this amount, or is it just like you either get this or you don't? I also feel like it'd be scary Ubering in Los Angeles. So I do Uber Eats. I don't do Uber driver. Like I don't do people in my car because yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with any of that nonsense. Yeah, no, I don't deal with the people. I have no interest in that. I have no interest in somebody telling me to change the radio station. You're going to listen to punk music and you're going to like it. So yeah, no, I just do Uber Eats, which for the most part has been pretty good. The biggest thing is that like it's so reliant on tips that it's just not valuable. Like I spend $50 to $60 on gas, which I then make in 1 to 1.5 weeks at Uber Eats. Like it takes, like I am making not enough. The gas price thing is just ridiculous because you're like, well, so I work 3 weeks, but I only earn 2 weeks, right? Do you break even without tips? Thankfully, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but it's unlikely. Probably not. And I have a pretty good car. Like, yeah, like it's a small car. It's not too old, so it's pretty efficient. It's not electric or anything. But yeah, probably not. I can make money on the side, but I'm mentally nor physically, so I can't. Right? Yeah, no, I get that. What about Grubhub? Or I've done others. They're all basically the same. I used to do Instacart, which the difference there is that Instacart is groceries and Uber Eats is primarily not groceries, but you can still end up doing groceries. And so, yes, I think with Instacart, value of the run was higher because people were generally spending more money in the first place. Um, the the problem with it was when you then had 12 bags of groceries and somebody was like in an apartment on the 12th floor and you're like, I don't have anywhere to park because this is a street level, like it's this, apartment with no parking available. And like, it just gets messy, right? Like, so I'm like, I can't run back and forth, parked in an illegal spot and no elevator. That's totally happened. Um, yeah, there's just times where it just, and those are rare, but it just got so stressful. Um, but like, I can't go back to them right now because so this was what I was doing before um, I did Mob Crush. So like years ago. And I don't even know what that's like now in the wave of like Prop 22, which if you're not familiar with it was a California resolution to like change the way gig drivers were paid. Um, and it wasn't for the better. Like it was packaged like it was, but it wasn't. Um, so I don't know what Instacart looks like under those new regs. But when Mob Crush ended and I went to go back to it because I hadn't worked for them for so long, um, I was no longer uh, not in their system, but I was no longer active, and they were like no available spots. So I had to do other stuff. So I found Uber Eats. Um, and as far as I know, I'm on like a wait list, and it's been over a year. They have not gotten to me. I truly wish I was capable of working because it's just so needed right now. I need, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, yeah. I wish we were in a place where I could just be like, I can spend X amount of money on someone to do social media for me. Like that would be great. I would totally turn to someone in the community like you if that was a thing you were interested in. But like we're barely getting by right now, and it's so crazy. This house fire just screwed our path so much. I'm like, we were really, really close to just being like, well, we have to move to Michigan. And I don't know that we're that far away from still that being a possible reality, which would be a bad thing if anyone's not paying attention. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, but I am hoping since uh, since things are very much up in the air with Cuteavalanche and what that's going to be like. Hey, means I am hoping that I can put more time into just our YouTube channel, but then also my own personal live stream, which I kind of put on on hiatus when I was like, I'm just going to focus on Cuteavalanche. I'm going to do this one thing with John on Fridays, and then everything else I do is just going to be the cat stuff. Um, and now since that's looking harder to do and means I don't know if you were lurking and caught any of this, but Amanda has basically said she does not want to do any more fostering for the rest of the year. Um, so we'll be running a playlist, and I'm going to try and put it out there to wherever I can that we're looking for other fosters or rescues to be stream partners, kind of like Insomnia did. Um, and yeah, so we'll see what happens. We are going to be moving Inara and Arya back into this room. I just don't know that that's going to be great stream content, and it also won't be 24/7. We'll definitely be doing playlists for a lot of the day and the night. Would that be a bad thing? Moving back to Michigan, I mean, if it was Amanda and me, right? If it was just us, it would have happened. Like, I'm 100% sure we would have been like, this is a sign we're done. But because it's the four of us, to take the girls out of a school they know and love, friends that they've had for years, and that entire, thing, and to put that on top of the trauma of losing the stability of their house and all of their things, like, it's too much. It would be a bad thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to jump around in chat here to stay on topic more or less. And hi, Cowboy Pete. Sorry, I'm not cats. So yeah, Mean says it might be a good time school-wise since Betty is about to start middle school, right? Which is true, but it's in the same system. There will be at least a modicum of familiarity in there. She has like a few classmates going through the same school. Like I think she has one good friend that's going to be joining her. And she has a core group of friends that she will stay in touch with. And we're going to make sure that she has the ability to see them even though they're in different schools. So yeah, she is going to a different campus. It is the same school. And yeah, as far as I've picked up from Amanda on the school systems in Michigan, it is very different. She would end up going to a public school. I don't think they even have a charter school system. So like to find a school that teaches the kind of curriculum that their school has been, it seems like we would have to pay into like a private school, but I don't know. Spade says, yeah, that friend support group right now is very important. Yeah. So based on my own experiences, when I was like 13, my parents got divorced. My dog died. My mom moved to a new house with me. I switched from a private school to like a special like dyslexia school that was very focused and project-based kind of learning and stuff like that to a public school. And it was the worst year of my life until maybe this year. Like they're on par. It was really, really stressful and traumatic. And like, yeah, I did not maintain those friendships and was very isolated for that first year of public school. And like really didn't make friends until the next year. Like, so yeah, living through that and just seeing those personality traits that are in both Betty and especially in Iris, like that is almost more traumatic than the losing of the house. But this is all not cat related, so I don't really want to talk about this anymore. Mean says, how about homeschool? No, we're not going to do homeschooling. No, neither of us have the time for that. But also, again, like, especially with Iris, she needs the social aspect of school. Like, I think that is at this age, just so important. And that's what, homeschoolers miss out on, is like having that social ability to like, connect with peers. Thank you, Spade. We try. We're not perfect, but we try and do as much as we can, and we try and evaluate what we're doing and how to do it better. And sometimes that actually sticks and changes course. And sometimes, you have a conversation with yourself like, well, that went bad. How can I do that differently? And then it just does the same thing again. But actually, so because of the the house fire and all that stuff, we all started kind of going to therapy, which actually was something we'd planned prior to that. But it just took a different direction because coincidentally we lost our home. And we just had a pretty awesome conversation. Ads. I don't have the thing on. I'll wait until it says no ads. It doesn't matter. I'm only replying to that exact person. Yeah, for anyone watching who didn't catch the beginning of this and is like, that's not a cat. We'll see what happens. I'm getting really hungry, so I'm going to have to wrap things up when Spade gets back and I can finally answer this thing. But if there's any actual questions that are cat related or stream related, please ask those now because I am going to wrap it up in the next minute or two. Might be a Viking? The cats or the person? Or both? I might be a Viking? That's accurate. Oh, Amanda actually wrote back. Not a cat. Okay. All right. Back. All right, great. I was saying, I don't know what I was saying anymore. I was saying, yeah, we're pretty awesome. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too personal at this point. If you're not already following me on Twitch and YouTube as Sam Proof, you should do that because in Best Dad Ever, no, I don't know about that, but I'll put it on a shirt. Thanks. But I will be starting to do my own live streaming once again. Thanks, Means. Does that still work? Over on that channel, probably mornings for the foreseeable future. Once Amanda goes back to work and the girls go back to school, I'm probably going to fill my time for an hour or two in the mornings with that. And it'll be relatively chill, like chatting, maybe doing Pictionary and trivia and stuff of that nature. Maybe some topical, but not political stuff. So yeah, feel good, wake up in the morning, hang out with me kind of stuff. Yeah, I used to do a Pictionary stream, which was very fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as hand-drawn Pictionary because I no longer have my overhead camera. I might just use that, was it Gartec or one of those online things if I can find and get my tablet working, and that's reasonable way to do that. But we'll see. Or I can just use MS Paint. Yeah. Hell no. But actually, I could just connect an iPad to my computer and pull it off of that screen. So I could use what is that thing? Procreate. I could use Procreate. And then I could film it however those Procreate people do all those time-lapse films. I have no idea how Procreate works or if it's free, which it would need to be free. I'm sure there's something. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. If anyone's got any questions, you got 1 minute. I'm going to go till 6:10, and then I'm going to say goodbye. And our next actual chat will probably be a week from tomorrow, but maybe I'll just pop on randomly at some point as I do. Or yeah, follow Sam Proof. I might just do it over there. Procreate is a one-time cost. Okay. How was the wrong side of the bed? Yes, this is now my side of the bed. I guess I'm used to it. It's not like I stay up extra long. I'm pretty good at falling asleep. That is something I have mastered in my my old age. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. I was seeing a message that I was like, how come that message isn't showing up over here? It was my message that I just never hit return on from like days ago. Oh, you know what? since we're not doing a chat tomorrow, quick shout out to Jin for a donation. And we got some packages, and they were kind of urgent, so I'd already opened them. Oh, there's not a gift message from Veronica. I don't know where that one went, but it was a generic, like, here's your gift Amazon message. So thank you, Veronica. I think I may have actually read these two out before, but I'm going to do it again. Because Q wasn't here the first time, and probably isn't here this time. So from Q, not quite a purple bag. It's still positively good set of food. Got cat's food, because those purdy cats are persuasive, and fortunately, I have a meowment. Can't blame me, meow, for these puns. The possibility was here. God, that's hard to read because I'm doing it backwards. And then another one from Q, and this was, God, it's windy. Here's one paw closer to the good old possum times before the clawful catastrophe. Hope you're feline good, and this can whisker away sadness. Pardon my puns. They were amusing. From Q. Yeah, Q was the one who got us the replacement for the night vision camera and some other stuff. So thank you. Mean says, I gotta adjust this. I keep checking your Amazon wish list. I have a bit of money on there, but I can't find anything that you need urgently that I can afford. I'll keep looking. All right. I will relay that message to Amanda. We do need to rebuild our pillowcase collection. I don't actually know if we were able to save those or not. So maybe I'll have her add something that we didn't already have. Oh, something's going on